Have you ever pondered the price of human-animal conflict? How far does it reach, and who does it affect the most? In the silent corners of the globe, in the thick mangroves of Bangladesh's Sundarbans region, this question isn't just philosophical musing. It's a matter of life and death. Here, the boundary between man and beast is blurred, and a relentless human-tiger conflict rages on. With over 100 attacks annually, the ferocity of these skirmishes is chilling. The most at risk are the men of the region, the husbands who into the wild to provide for their families. They fall victim to these striped assassins with an alarming frequency. The stakes? Lives on both sides of the divide. The government, in an attempt to quell this conflict, has thrown its weight behind various initiatives. They've erected a physical barrier, a line drawn in the sand. But they've also established tiger response teams, frontline soldiers in this intense battle between man and nature. These measures, though effective, barely scratch the surface of the larger issue at hand. The conflict here isn't just about the immediate danger of a tiger attack. It's about the reverberating impact, the aftershocks that ripple through communities. It's about the widows left behind, the families torn apart, the social fabric frayed at the edges. It's the dread of the tiger's claw that hangs heavy over the Sundarbans, a constant reminder of the dire consequences of this conflict. Yet, the ripples of this conflict extend far beyond the immediate threat of a tiger's claw. In the heart of the Sundarbans, a region harboring both Bangladesh and India, a chilling narrative unfolds. The tale of the tiger widows. These women have suffered the brutal reality of losing their husbands to the vicious jaws of wild tigers. This profound loss is not just a story that reverberates through the dense mangrove forests, but also a harsh reality that shatters the lives of these women. The boundary between human settlements and the wild tiger terrain here is indistinct, leading to a conflict as ancient as the settlements themselves. The real focus of our narrative today, however, is the immediate and horrifying aftermath of these cruel tiger attacks. It's about the shockwaves that this human-tiger conflict sends through the lives of those left behind, whose world is turned upside down overnight. These tiger widows of the Sundarbans bear the heavy burden of a double loss: the sudden death of their husbands at the jaws of tigers, and the immediate social and economic exclusion that follows. In this region, a widow is often branded a husband-eater, a term rooted in superstition and misunderstanding. This label insinuates that these women are somehow at fault for their husbands' untimely deaths, a harsh and baseless belief that leads to their alienation from the society. Their struggle begins with the immense grief of losing their partner and is further aggravated by the economic hardship they face in the absence of the family's breadwinner. Yet, in the midst of this struggle, there is a ray of hope as organizations like the Bangladesh Environment and Development Society, or BEDS, strive to uplift these women, offering them employment opportunities and promoting sustainable practices. Through their tireless efforts, tiger widows find a way to earn a living and support their families. In the face of bitter adversity, they not only survive but foster resilience, solidarity, and aid to overcome their imposed misfortunes. This is the bittersweet narrative of the tiger widows of the Sundarbans, women of strength, courage, and indomitable spirit. In the heart of the Sundarbans region of Bangladesh, amid the lurking danger and adversities, a tale of the human spirit's resilience unfolds. Take for instance the tragic story of Aziz Murad, a local fisherman and loving husband. On a fateful day, while he was out on a routine fishing trip with his friend, Abu Sufyan, a sudden tiger attack claimed his life. He wasn't provoking or threatening the beast, was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Abu Sufyan, traumatized by the horrific incident, recounts, "One moment we were laughing, talking about our families, and the next, Aziz was gone." His heart-rending account starkly highlights the incessant danger that the locals face in their day-to-day lives, raising a constant alarm about the human-tiger conflict in the region. Now a tiger widow, Aziz's wife Banu was left to face the burden of loss and social ostracization. But like many others, she found hope and strength in adversity. Organizations like the Bangladesh Environment and Development Society, or BEDS, have stepped in as a beacon of hope amidst this bleak reality. They work tirelessly to empower these women, not just assisting them but also stronger, more resilient communities. Banu, once bereft and ostracized, is now a part of a cooperative that produces non-timber forest products, her hands weaving a better future for herself, and her children. This initiative offers women like her not just a chance to earn a living, but a symbol of their resilience and refusal to yield to despair. Imagine a group of women once ostracized, now working together, they're defying adversity. These initiatives are not just about economic empowerment. They are about creating a sense of community, a space where the widows can share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs. It's a place where they can support each, learn from each other, and together rise above their circumstances. Beds and similar organizations are not just changing lives, they are changing narratives. They are transforming the story of tiger widows like Banu, from one of despair to one of resilience. Once labeled as husband eaters, these women are now seen as symbols of courage and determination. They are living proof that even in the face of the greatest adversities, the human spirit can find ways to triumph. In the face of hardship, these women are transforming their lives, a sense of community and resilience. They are redefining what it means to be a tiger widow. And in doing so, they are creating a legacy of empowerment and resilience for future generations to come.